Hey there, and let's dive right into this explainer. Today, we're going to figure out exactly how overwhelmed business owners can reclaim their time using incredibly accessible AI. And we're going to do it without writing a single line of code. Look, if you run a bustling local restaurant, a neighborhood salon, a retail shop, or a freelance consultancy, you are likely wearing way too many hats. You know exactly what I mean. So today, we're looking at how to automate those repetitive, totally boring tasks that just eat up your day. And we'll be using some surprisingly cheap tools to do it. Let's get your time back.
Here's our quick roadmap for today. 1. The administrative tax. 2. Enter no-code AI. 3. AI for your industry. 4. Building your first workflow. And 5. The one-tool rule. All right, let's start with part 1, the administrative tax. This is absolutely the hidden cost of running your business. 15 to 20 hours. I mean, let that sink in for just a second. Research actually shows this is the amount of time lost every single week to this so-called administrative tax. That's roughly 2 full working days completely stolen from you every week. That's time keeping you from actually serving your customers, perfecting your craft, scaling up, or, just taking a much-needed break. Instead of being the visionary of your business, you're kind of trapped acting as your own personal assistant. And you know exactly the tasks I'm talking about. These are the mundane, repetitive chores just pushing you toward burnout. It's that late-night receipt categorizing when you'd infinitely rather be sleeping. It's the endless, soul-crushing, hey, does Tuesday at 3 work for you email chains. And it's the mind-numbing routine data entry, literally just copy-pasting from one spreadsheet to another. You probably absolutely hate doing these, but feel like you just have to do them to keep the lights on. To put that into perspective, when 40% of your time goes to repetitive admin tasks, you're only operating at 60% capacity for your actual core business. That is a massive operational leak. You definitely didn't start your business to do paperwork, right? If you don't automate this huge chunk of your week, you really risk falling behind competitors who are already scaling efficiently, delivering way faster customer service, and honestly, protecting their own mental energy. Which brings us to part 2. Enter no-code AI. These are basically digital Lego blocks for your business.
So what is no-code AI? Just think of it as digital Lego blocks that anyone, and I mean anyone, can snap together to automate things. You don't need to be a software developer, you definitely don't need an expensive IT department, and you don't need to know Python or any other coding language. Honestly, if you can drag and drop a file on your laptop, and if you can write a basic email, you have absolutely all the technical skills you need to build a really powerful AI workflow today.
It's a total paradigm shift. We're moving from exhausting manual labor to instant automated results. Take bookkeeping, for instance. The old way means spending your Sunday night manually matching crumpled receipts and stressing out over spreadsheets. But the AI way, it handles it seamlessly. Tools like QuickBooks AI just sync directly with your bank. They auto-categorize your expenses and even flag tax deductions in real time, completely invisibly in the background. Your books are just magically done. Now, you might be wondering, okay, this sounds great, but it's gotta cost an absolute fortune, right? Well, check this out. Under $70 a month. That's the total combined cost for a full stack of premium AI tools like ChatGPT Plus, Zapier, and Notion AI. For literally the price of a few cups of coffee a week, you're getting the equivalent output of a full-time administrative assistant. This totally shatters the myth that AI is just this enterprise-only luxury for massive tech giants. It's here, and it is entirely affordable for everyday solopreneurs and local shop owners.
Let's jump into part 3, AI for your industry. These are tailored tools for real work.
The really cool thing here is that these aren't just generic toys. They are built to solve the exact headaches in your specific industry. Let's look at some real-world examples. If you're a freelancer, tools like Fireflies.ai can automatically transcribe your client calls and extract action items the literal second your meeting ends. Salon owners? They're using Vigero AI to handle 24/7 online booking and send automated reminders, which drastically cuts down on those frustrating no-shows. Restaurants are using ChatGPT to instantly draft engaging social media posts or mouth-watering menu descriptions. And retail shops use Shopify Magic to generate SEO-friendly product descriptions instantly, completely eliminating writer's block. It's wild. I absolutely love this quote from our sources because it hits the nail on the head. Handing off the boring stuff to AI isn't about replacing humans at all. It's about unlocking human potential. It means you and your team finally get to return to the creative, high-value work you actually enjoy doing, whether that's styling hair, crafting an amazing new menu, giving clients deeply personalized advice, or just finally brainstorming that big expansion you've been dreaming about.
A really perfect example of this is customer communication, which, let's face it, is often a huge bottleneck for small businesses. Tools like YourGPT or Joy's AI let you build a custom WhatsApp agent in just about 15 minutes. And this agent can instantly answer your FAQs, send out order updates, or share your business hours while you're literally fast asleep. You never miss a lead, your customers aren't left waiting around, and best of all, you don't have to keep checking your phone during dinner.
All right, part 4, building your first workflow. And yes, you can set this up in under 60 minutes. Getting started is actually so much easier than you think. If you just follow 3 simple steps, you can have a functioning AI automation running before the day is over. First, identify the task. Pick just one repetitive, rule-based chore that really bothers you. Second, select the appropriate no-code AI tool tailored for that specific job. And third, connect your accounts and run a quick test. It's really that straightforward. You set it up once, and it just works for you forever. I always highly recommend starting with a quick win, just to build your confidence and see that immediate value. For instance, setting up an automated, polite email reminder for overdue invoices that completely removes the profound awkwardness of chasing payments manually, and it improves your cash flow almost instantly. It's a super small change, but it delivers immediate, highly visible relief to your daily stress levels. So, what does this actually look like over time? Well, pay attention to how this compounds. In week 1, you might just save a few hours drafting emails or sorting some data. It feels nice, sure, but it's just the start. By week 2, your simple workflows are running smoothly in the background without you having to poke at them. But get this, by month 6, heavy users find that 40 to 50% of their previously manual admin tasks are completely automated. They're just running silently and flawlessly in the background while the owner focuses on actually growing the business.
Finally, we have part 5, the one-tool rule. Please, whatever you do, don't over-automate. Listen, this is absolutely crucial. Before you rush off to sign up for everything, you need to know the biggest mistake small business owners make. It's adopting 5 AI tools simultaneously and just drowning in chaos. Over-automating leads directly to tech overwhelm. You sign up for every shiny new thing you see online, and you just end up with unused, expensive subscriptions, broken workflows, and ironically, way more stress than when you were doing everything manually.
So here is the absolute golden rule of automation straight from the experts. Commit to a single tool for 2 full weeks before even thinking about adding another one. Look at your week right now. Find the one specific task that makes you want to pull your hair out the most and pick the tool designed specifically for that task. Master it this weekend, let it prove its worth to you, and then move forward. Protect your time and your sanity by taking it one step at a time.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, I want you to really think about this question. What will you do with 20 extra hours a week? Are you going to take on more clients? Will you finally update your shop's layout? Or, hey, will you just go home early and spend some quality time with your family without frantically checking your email? Reclaiming that time is exactly what we're going to help you achieve in this series. But knowing what to automate is only half the battle. Next time, we'll show you exactly how to actually build these workflows from scratch. See you then.